Hello, Facebook. Welcome to this 30-minute yin yoga class. We'll be doing 30 minutes of very slow, very restorative, relaxing postures. You'll need lots of pillows. You can see I have my pillow pile over here. I recommend at least like 2 to 3, maybe even 4 pillows from your couch will do. You could also grab some pillows from your bed. If you have a yoga bolster, that's great. You could use that as well. And if you have a yoga block, you might also want to use that. You don't need anything but a few pillows. Grab a glass of water to have nearby if you'd like. We're not going to be moving very much, so a sweater can feel good just as we're going to be cozy. And if you'd like music, then put on your favorite relaxing yoga playlist so you can calm down and de-stress during this class because that is what this class is all about. All right, I'm glad you're joining me today. Let's go ahead and get started. I'll be using my timer as well, so if you see me clicking around on this, that's what I'm doing. All right, so we're going to start in a seated position to bring awareness to our breath. So arms wherever you'd like, hands wherever you'd like. Give yourself a little movement and then settle into stillness. And I want you to visualize yourself in this moment right now. Like you're stepping outside your brain and you're picturing yourself. So picture yourself sitting in your home, yard, living room, wherever you are. Picture how your body is shaped in that space. Picture the expression on your face. Then picture your surroundings as they are. And zoom out a little bit. And if you're inside, then see the building which you're in. And zoom out a little bit more and see the neighboring buildings. And then the whole neighboring town, if there is a town around you. And zoom out a bit further. Then zoom back into you. And in this moment, everything is all right. It is you sitting, breathing in this space. And that's all we need to focus on for this next 30 minutes. Nothing else. All right. Our first posture today is going to be a wide-legged seated forward fold. It's one of my favorites. You might know that if you've been doing yin with me. You're going to take a pillow and sit right on the edge of it, so your sits bones are slightly elevated. I've got this awesome tada rug underneath me. It's a oversized yoga mat, so I can just kind of stretch out in all directions. You might need to turn sideways. Should you decide to get a tada rug, you can get 10% off using the code Phoebe. They're awesome. They make a great home yoga studio space. So sitting on the edge of that pillow, bring your additional pillows in front of you. I like one in front of my belly. Sometimes I like to put them underneath the backs of my knees as well if my knees are feeling vulnerable. And then I put even another kind of underneath the belly pillow. And then as much as you want, you're going to fold forward. Now, if you don't fold very far, you're going to want another pillow right in front of you so that you can rest your head on it. So you're going to need to bolster up so your head is resting on something. So if you need to get up and get some more pillows, now's your time. If you're folding, you're going to still prop yourself up, and then maybe you put another pillow underneath your forehead, or you could put a yoga block or a cat underneath your forehead, whatever is nearby. I'm going to start the timer, And even though we have a timer set, you can definitely adjust anytime you need to. You're not stuck in this pose. But it can be really nice to stay in this shape for the duration if possible. But if anything feels uncomfortable, or if you need to exit and just lay down for a moment or do whatever, no big deal. You're looking for sensation in your inner thighs, the back of your thighs. You might feel a little bit in your lower back as well. Those are the areas you want to soften, those target areas. We'll be here for a total of 5 minutes. You've already been here for 2. Got about a minute and a half left. All right, we're going to slowly begin to sit up, move the pillows out of the way, and lie down on your back. Ooh. We always take a rest after each yoga pose, just to help it settle into the body, but also to help the body kind of reset back to neutral. Take a big breath in and out. Roll over to a side. We're going to press back up to seated. The next shape we're going to take is going to be cow face legs, or Gomukhasana legs. We're going to come into a tabletop position to take this. From tabletop, cross your right knee over your left knee. And then walk your hands back so you sit on to your left foot. Your left foot's going to be right in your crotch. You can put the pillow on top of your legs and stay upright or forward fold from there. Or if you want more sensation, then you can sit up a little bit and kick your left foot off to the side. So you're sitting down between your 2 feet and you've got both sits bones firmly on the ground. And then you might want some padding underneath your knees, as well as some padding between your legs and your belly. Now we're going for sensation in the outer thighs, and that's your target area. That's where you want to soften. If it feels like a lot, you don't even need to forward fold, just stay seated. Otherwise, you could add a forward fold in. It's so funny just sitting silently on Facebook for long periods of time. Not funny for you because I know you're watching the class and taking it. for the scrollers. Take one more deep breath in and out on this side. You'll slowly come all the way back up if you folded. And take your pillows off to the sides. Let your legs stretch out. And again, we'll lay down onto your backs for a second rest. It's nice with yin. We get to rest between each pose. All right, let's do the second side. So go ahead and roll over, press up to a seated position. And let's go back to tabletop to start from there. We'll take the left knee over the right knee this time. So just make sure it's the other side that you haven't yet done. Then you'll walk your hips back and sit on to your right foot. And again, this is a great place to stay, sitting on the foot. You could forward fold or not right from here. Or you'll shift forward and kick that right foot off to the right. Sit back between your feet so both sits bones are firmly on the ground. And then a pillow underneath knees can be really nice. And a pillow underneath your belly can be really nice. And again, you could forward fold or not. You're looking for an outer hip sensation, especially on the right side. And in all these poses, you really only want sensation on a scale of 3 to 5. So, or between 3 and 5 on a scale of 1 to 10. So if you're at a 6, tone it back down at least to a 5, if not a little bit lower. But if you're at like a 2, that could be a sign that you need to forward fold and can go up then to a 3 or a 4. And just like the first side we did, we're in this side for about 3 minutes. Got about 1 more minute on this side. These hip poses can be pretty intense. Not just physically, but mentally. Take in one more breath. And if you fold it over, gently come back up. We'll move the pillows out of the way. And uncross your legs if they don't feel stuck there. Whew. And then again, we get to take another rest. Yay! And lay on down. Excuse me. Right, we're going to get up for our last posture of class. So roll onto a side, come all the way back up to seated. This last posture is going to be a heart opener. Really good to open the lungs, really good to counter bad posture if you've been sitting at a computer for a while. So you're going to bring pillows behind you. We're going to stack them up, making a little bit of a pillow pile or a pillow ramp. If you have a yoga bolster, this would be a perfect time to use one of those. But again, just a stack of pillows works. Then once you have your stack of pillows, you're going to bring your hips to the base of that stack. Then you're going to lay up and over, letting your chest open, your heart open, your collarbones lengthen. And this is our pose. This is great for opening up the fronts of your shoulders, even a little bit the front of your throat. You might feel like you can take some really nice deep breaths here in this position. All right, you're welcome to take Shavasana in this posture, staying here for another 3 to 5 minutes, or maybe even longer. Otherwise, this is also our time to move into Shavasana. So you could move your pillows out of the way and lie back onto your back, lying flat. Taking a final resting shape here for as long as you need so that you're not interrupted by me. I'm going to sign off now. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know if you took this class, what your body liked and didn't like about it, and have a wonderful rest of your evening.